That was weird.
Hey guys, we're back. Sorry about that. We had a power surge. Everything went out. For some reason, there was too much juice. We have a... I'll keep you guys informed. Where we have in the basement, we have a space heater down here, and it took up too much juice, and it was basically making it surged, and everything went off. Luckily, I got a big tower plug, and it's a surge protector. So every time there's too much power, the surge protector hits it off and shuts everything down.
In fact, I've got several.
So I had to unplug a lot of things in here. So hopefully everything went back. We're sorry about the delay, guys. Like, we did not expect this, and it was just getting really good. Anyway, we're back on here. Let's go.
How serious are you guys?
Well, we both enjoy a good joke every now and then, but I'd say on the whole we're fairly serious people. Why do you ask?
No. What I mean is, how serious is your relationship?
Oh, well, as a scientist, I can't state this with 100% confidence, but I'm provisionally certain that I'm head over heels in love.
Really? With Edna?
What can I say? She's my muse. In the week since we've been courting, she's given me so many wonderful ideas.
Are we back on the same one?
Is all this new stuff what you're showing off at the expo?
Yes, it's our mental alignment meter.
Mental alignment meter? I thought you were working on some sort of rocket car.
Oh, the rocket propulsion system was far too unreliable, as that incident with Einstein proved. By the way, whatever happened to Einstein?
I wish I knew.
Anyway, I started tinkering with an alternate method of propulsion, but that was before things started heating up with Edna. Our conversations about the possibilities of applying technology to social ills pushed my research in a whole new direction.
What's a mental alignment meter?
It's the most revolutionary piece of technology since the cotton gin.
What does it do?
It reads and interprets the subconscious desires of the human mind.
Sorry about that, guys. I had to reprogram. You got your phone?
Anyway.
Give me your phone. I'll set it up.
No, I can do it too.
We got a lot of time to make up, Jay. We lost at least 15 minutes on this, and we're sorry, everybody out there, for this. We did not expect a power surge to go on, but at least we found the problem. It was the space heater.
There.
Yeah, I recommend you. I have
Can't believe you
a
invented
power
all this
strip
in 2
tower,
months.
and it's an instant surge protector.
There's not really a whole
So
lot
what
of
it does, if
inventing
it's
going on
overloaded,
here.
it just shuts off temporarily and comes right back
With a
on.
lot of bells and whistles.
Like,
But
5
Don't
minutes.
get me wrong, it does a remarkable job of telling whether a subject is
32
currently
bucks I
liking or
ever spent.
disliking what they're experiencing. But all the extra stuff about sorting out criminals from model citizens is mostly a bunch of hooey at this point.
Anyway, I'm gonna go charge the iPad back up.
what do you say we take a break for a couple of hours and go see a movie?
Couple of hours?
I just did.
Actually, it may be
I
more
just
like
saw a
70
Marvel
minutes.
movie.
I haven't got a couple
Yeah,
of
I gotta
hours.
watch Titans
I've still got
now.
all these mind maps to sort,
That's not
and
a
the
horror,
MAM's
that's
wiring
DC.
is still giving me fits, and...
I get it, you're busy.
So it wasn't the power strip, Jet. It wasn't
What's with
the
the new threads?
the fire
You like 'em?
stick.
You
It
look like
was
Colonel
the
Sanders.
the heater.
Never mind.
Edna gave them to me. She says my
Looks like
usual
what?
clothes don't have enough zing for a public
KFC.
exhibition.
Who?
KFC.
Who's KFC?
You sure you don't want to take in a movie?
Colonel Sanders.
I think you'll
Sanders.
like it.
I know who Colonel
Strange as
Sanders
it
is.
may
I-
sound, I've got
Oh,
more pressing things to
the
think about than
outfit.
going out to movies.
Yeah, he does look like Colonel
Okay.
Sanders.
You sure Edna's the right woman for you?
What do you mean?
Isn't she a little cold?
Don't let the schoolmarm exterior fool you, buddy. Edna's got enough warmth to raise a liter of water from 0 to 100 degrees centigrade. Know what I mean?
Kind of wish I did.
No, I don't know what you mean.
Don't you think she's a little controlling?
Controlling? Edna? No. She's
So we
just
act
giving
with
me a
the
little
left off there.
much-needed guidance.
So this automatically
Before I
saves
met her,
everything.
I was such a flibberty-gibbet. Always getting distracted by the slightest
Yeah, guys,
stray
I
idea.
thght we were gonna have to end this
Now,
like
thanks to
tonight,
Edna,
but we're
I
not
stay
gonna try. We're
focused
gonna
on the
try
task
so
in front
hard
of me,
because
like a narrow
we did
band
not
stream
expect the
of
power surge to
stimulated
go off. And
photon
Jay,
emissions.
and when's Jay? Didn't you say it was getting good?
Yeah.
Focused.
Hey, it happens, guys.
I don't know. I just think Edna might be a little dangerous.
Oh, I agree.
You do?
Like all independent women, she's a danger to the patriarchal status quo. That's one of the things I love about her. She shakes things up.
You have no idea. I just think you should be careful, that's all.
Thanks for the concern, but I'll be fine.
How are things between you and your father? I'm kind of surprised he hasn't torn down your lab yet.
All right, Jake. No
He's
dicking
still
around. Let's
angry
just
with
get
me
to the
and
point.
threatening to cut me out of his will, but I'm hoping that the civic potential of my mental alignment meter will win him over.
You can't marry Edna.
Why not?
I just don't think Edna will make you happy in the long run.
Well, she makes me happy now, and that's what counts. And as for the future, well, the future isn't written yet.
You better hope it isn't. You're too young to get married.
Nonsense. Back in the old country, a man my age already have 2 kids and a farm. Besides, what's
What
the
are
use
you,
of
Michael
waiting
Landon?
when you're in love?
There's someone better out there. Trust me.
I know
Clara
you mean well, but
Clayton.
look at me. I'm an awkward teenager with poor social skills and a predilection for prattling on about obscure scientific minutia. Frankly, it's a miracle that one woman has found me desirable. It could be decades before another one comes along.
Trust me, it's worth the wait, buddy. An uncomfortable truth.
There's someone better out there. Trust me.
I know you mean well, but look at me. I'm an awkward teenager with poor social skills
Okay,
and a
just skip
predilection
through
for
that.
prattling on about obscure scientific minutia. Frankly, it's a miracle that one woman has found me desirable. It could be decades before another one comes along.
Let's just drop it.
Fine.
You look busy. Why don't we talk later?
Sure thing.
Mind map.
What's this typewriter do again?
During a mental alignment test, it takes messages from the mind map helmet and turns them into punch cards, like the one for Mr. Tannen over there.
Seems complicated.
Actually, it was all rather easy to put together, once Edna gave me the idea.
Sounds to me like you should be working on harder problems then.
What? Sorry, I've got to get back to work.
Mind if I...
Go ahead. Ah, that'd be Mr. Needleman's card. I'll just put this in the stack with the other hooligans.
Looks like you got a lot of hooligans.
About 90% of Hill Valley thus far. It's a little disturbing.
This
Edna
thing
was
reads
right.
Emmett's mind maps.
Come on, Jay, get the map.
Phew.
Ugh, did the clamp fall off again?
What?
Yeah.
Put it back on.
How's that me?
Because you
Oh, I don't even know why I keep that
Sorry, it's your
bacteria
501
tank
bars
around.
that made me
Every
fart.
time the clamp falls off the nitrogen tube, it takes a couple of minutes before I can get the stench out of the air. Whew.
Do you know what to do?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Oh, wait.
If I'm gonna take Emmett's mind map, I'd better replace it with another one.
There it is.
Nah. Tannen's mind map. If Emmett's map looked like this, I bet Edna wouldn't think he's such a model citizen. I'd swap Tannen's card with Emmett's, but it's got Tannen's name on it. I'll just have to generate a new mind map for Emmett.
I'll have it go.
All right, Jay,
Emmett?
you got this.
Yeah?
You get back to work. We'll catch up later.
Thanks.
If he's got a mind map of himself.
Yeah, it's not.
Get the mind map. I said, get the mind
I'd swap
map.
Tannen's card with Emmett's, but it's got Tannen's name on it. I'll just have to generate a new mind map for Emmett. If I'm gonna take Emmett's mind map, I'd better replace it with another one. Hey, could we watch Frankenstein on this?
Sorry, Michael, but I need this projector to trigger positive and negative visual stimuli for my mental alignment tests. Besides, a movie like Frankenstein should really be watched on a big screen, don't you think?
When this is all over, I better make sure to get Emmett's photo album back to him. Hey, Emmett, what's cooking?
That's an old Brown family recipe for Hassenpfeffer.
Hassenpfeffer.
Rabbit stew. The trick is to add the cumin an hour after the carrots. Take a whiff. Isn't that just about the best thing you've ever smelled in your life?
It's, powerful, yeah.
I've got it on a slow boil for later.
Hey, there's the cards.
Looks like you got a lot of hooligans.
Yeah, about 90% of Hill Valley thus far. It's a little disturbing.
Get the mind map helmet.
So when it's turned on, that helmet can really read your mind?
Not really. It's actually a little more than a simple Wheatstone bridge, measuring galvanic skin responses to various sensory stimuli.
Like those pictures you showed me?
Precisely. The theory is that good citizens will have positive reactions to positive figures, while bad citizens will have positive reactions to negative figures, and so on.
And it really works?
So far.
Know what to do?
Yeah.
Then do it.
According to Emmett, this thing prints out mind maps.
Use it.
This thing reads Emmett's mind maps. This button only works while the mind map test is active. It's a picture of Edna. Since Emmett's got the hots for her, I guess she's supposed to provoke a positive response.
What do we got here?
Wait, I know that. That's John Wilkes Booth, the guy that shot Lincoln. So I guess he's supposed to be a negative figure.
You want to print it out?
It's Danny Parker. He's a cop, so I guess he's supposed to get a positive response from model citizens.
Which one are you looking for? I'm guessing the light has to hit red.
No.
I don't know who that is, but he's clearly a Tannen, so I guess he's a negative figure. I remember that picture from Edna's apartment in 1986. It's a kid and a relative of Edna, so it's probably a positive figure. This thing reads Emmett's mind maps.
Hit it.
Looks like you got a lot of hooligans.
Yeah, about 90% of Hill Valley thus far.
Hit the button, Jay.
A little disturbing.
that button, the other button.
Trixie. I don't think Edna approves of her, so I guess she's a negative figure. If I'm gonna take Emmett's mind map, I better replace it with another one.
Go back to the other one and hit the button. Not that button. Use the mind map printer.
Ow!
Print it.
According to Emmett, this thing prints out mind maps.
No, that button. The other one. No, the other one. The one with that looks like a
According to Emmett,
like a
this thing
bookshelf.
prints out mind maps.
That one, the mental alignment.
This thing reads Emmett's mind maps.
Man, what do you gotta do to push it? Oh. If only it was that simple. There you go.
Swapping out Emmett's mind map with a crappier one is a great idea, but I should probably scan it with a mental alignment meter first.
Do the mental alignment meter.
If I want Edna to break up with Emmett, I'll have to make his map more like Kid Tannen's.
Okay, here we go again.
This button only works while the mind map test is active.
Hit the mind. At least we know what to do. Go through it again. Just keep hitting the button again. What does that do? Okay. So that's what it's supposed to do?
Uh-huh.
What does hitting them with electric shocks do? If you don't mind me asking, Jay, what does it do?
So he could be.
If I want Edna to break up with Emmett, I'll have to make his map more like Kid Tannen's.
I know what to do. Keep doing it, press it again, and then hit the relay for every one.
This button
What do you say
only
for that?
works while the mind map test is active.
Set the mind test, and here's what we're gonna do, Jay. Well, every photo that we see, hit that electric charge.
No, that's good.
No, it's bad. That's a positive.
It's a picture of Edna. Since Emmett's got the hots for her,
Hit the
I guess she's
electric
supposed
arm.
to provoke a positive response.
No.
What are you gonna do then? John Wilkes Booth?
Ow!
Okay. I think he's positive, I think.
It's Danny Parker. He's a cop, so I guess he's supposed to get a positive response from model citizens.
I guess give it negative.
Ow!
I think that's.
It's a kid and a relative of Edna, so it's probably a positive figure.
Oh.
Ow!
Please let this be the one. I hope you know what you're doing.
That's a little better, but if I want Edna to break up with Emmett, I'll have to do a lot worse.
Hit the switch every single. Hit the electric switch every time. It works. Trust me.
This button only works while the mind map test is active.
How come you can't push them all at the same time? Why? Spark it.
No, it's going to be a positive.
So liking John Wilkes Booth is a positive?
Careful. Don't let all the flavor escape.
Wait a minute, I know what you're doing. So that's what you're doing.
Ow!
Open the pot up.
I guess it needs time to get boiling again.
What are you doing now? So what are you doing now? Open the pot.
That smells good.
Please let this work. There we go.
Hey, that's pretty bad, but I'd better try to match Tannen's mind map.
What else do you need to do?
It's a picture of Edna. Since Emmett's got the hots for her, I guess she's supposed to provoke a positive response. Ow!
Can you explain what you're trying to do? Jay?
It's negatives and positives.
Can you explain to our audience?
See, watch.
Wait, I know that. That's John Wilkes Booth, the guy that shot Lincoln. So I guess he's supposed to be a negative figure.
Negative is positive.
That smells good.
So basically you're fucking with the negative and positive, right?
Uh-huh.
Kissing, that's a negative. Am I right?
Uh-huh.
Ow! Still not boiling yet. Ew.
Open that stew.
That smells good.
Please let this scan be a bad one.
That's almost bad enough. I just need one more wrong answer to drive Emmett's mind map all the way down to Kid Tannen's level.
Get to it, Jay. Not again. I'll be back. Stop with the pooping. Oh, your dad said we could pee in the sink.
No.
Yes.
Ow!
It's negative.
Wait, I know that. That's John Wilkes Booth, the guy that shot Lincoln. So I guess he's supposed to be a negative figure.
That smells good.
It's Danny Parker. He's a cop, so I guess he's supposed to get a positive response from model citizens.
No!
I don't know who that is, but he's clearly a Tannen, so I guess he's a negative figure.
So that's positive.
Ah, that's the stuff.
They say I'm crazy, got no sense, but I don't care. They may or may not mean offense, but I don't care. You see, I'm sort of independent. I am my own superintendent. My star is on the ascendant.
Okay, I need to stick Ice Cube up my ass.
I don't care. I don't care what people think
What happened?
of me. I'm happy,
Everybody
go
in the-
lucky, then say I am lucky. So
Everything, my
jolly
daughter.
and carefree. I don't care.
Okay.
I don't care if I do get the
It's a kid and a relative of Edna, so it's probably a positive figure.
it won't be distressful, 'cause I
No!
don't care. They say I'm crazy, got no sense, but I don't care. They may or may not mean offense, but I don't care. You see, I'm sort of independent. I am my own superintendent. My star is on the ascendant. That's why I don't care.
Don't care.
I don't care.
I don't care.
What people think of me. I'm happy, go lucky, then say I am plucky, so jolly and carefree.
Still not boiling yet.
I don't care.
I
don't
hump.
care if I do get the mean and stony stare. If I'm never successful, it won't
Still not boiling yet.
'cause I don't care.
Care.
They say I'm crazy, got no sense, but I don't care.
No, 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 don't turn it off. This is my favorite part.
But I don't care. You see, I'm sort of independent. I am my own
Print it out.
superintendent. My star is on the ascendant.
Trixie, I don't think Edna approves of her, so I guess she's a negative figure.
I don't care. What
I hump my grandma.
No!
I'm happy, go lucky, then
Why'd you do that?
lucky, so jolly and carefree.
What are you doing?
I don't care. I don't care if I do get the mean and stony stare. If I'm never successful, it won't be distressful, 'cause I don't care.
The only thing that can use these cards is Emmett's mental alignment meter. This thing reads Emmett's mind maps. Okay, that's pretty bad, but I'd better try to match Tannen's mind map. This button only works while the mind map test is active.
There you go. Use the I don't care music. Or that.
Oh.
Say I'm crazy, got no sense, but I don't care.
Turn it off.
May or may not mean offense, but I don't care. You see, I'm sort of independent. I am my own superintendent. My star is on the ascendant. That's why I don't care. I don't care. I don't care what people think of me. I'm happy, go lucky, men say I am plucky, so jolly and carefree.
Yeah, Jay, you want to make mistakes.
I don't care if I do get the mean and stony stare.
Do the stink thing.
Never successful, it's
No, the stinky.
stressful, 'cause I don't care. They say I'm crazy, got no sense, but I don't care. They may or may not mean offense.
Guess I might have to go to YouTube for this.
You see, I'm sort of independent. I am my own superintendent. My star is on the ascendant. That's why I don't care. I don't care. I don't care.
What are you doing now? For
That
the next
smells
one?
good.
That has to be positive.
I just don't understand what you're doing.
That's negative.
But it's green, that's a positive, Jay. Turn the radio off.
It's a kid and a relative of Edna, so it's
Jay, turn
probably
the
a positive
record off.
figure.
I can't turn it off.
Now open the cesspit that makes everything stink. Go to the... No, don't hit that. That one. The valve.
Ew.
I don't think you're going to need that.
That smells good.
I'm helping my grandma.
It's almost bad enough. I just need one more wrong answer to drive Emmett's mind map
And I know
totally
you,
down
I
at
know
Kid
you fucked
Tannen's
up on
level.
the cop one.
This button
Alright.
only works while the mind map test is active.
Turn it on white. That's a negative. Get the zapper. Next one. Definitely a positive.
Oh.
Definitely a positive for some reason.
Yes. Who would worship a guy who murdered a what? What was the president for Abraham Lincoln? How much? What was he? The 5th president?
No.
Remember, Jay, if you want to get two negatives on there, use the spark one and the valve. Spark.
No!
Now the valve.
Ew.
Oh.
They say I'm crazy, got no sense, but I don't care. They may or may not mean offense, but I don't care.
Definitely positive.
Definitely a positive.
I am my own superintendent. My star is on the ascendant. That's why I don't care. I don't care. I don't care what people think of me. I'm happy.
Okay, do the stew.
Say I am plucky, so jolly and
Ah,
carefree.
that smells much better.
I don't care. I don't care.
There you go.
To get the mean and stony stare. If I'm never successful, it won't be too stressful, 'cause I don't care.
What?
They
Which
say
one
I'm
is it?
crazy,
I
got
forgot.
no
Negative
sense,
or positive?
but I don't
It's a negative. It's Edna.
They may or may not mean offense, but I don't care.
No
It's a
spark.
kid
Spark.
and a relative of Edna's, so it's probably a positive figure.
Make that no negative. Get the charge.
No!
Next the valve.
What people think of me. I'm happy-go-lucky.
Ew.
Say I am plucky, so jolly and carefree. I don't care. I don't care.
There you go. Final one.
Get the mean and stony stare. If I'm never successful,
That's definitely a positive.
stressful, 'cause I don't care. They say I'm crazy, got no sense, but I don't care. They may or may not mean offense, but I don't care. You see, I'm sort of independent. I am my own superintendent.
Ah.
My star is on the ascendant. That's why I don't care.
Hit that button, Jay.
I don't care what people think of me. I'm happy-go-lucky and say I am plucky, so jolly
I'll do it
and
at work.
carefree.
Hey, Emmett, I think your mind map test is broken.
Oh, well, that switch just keeps shorting out on me. No time to fix it now. I'll have to take care of
Means
it
it
at the
worked?
expo.
Yeah.
Looks like I'm not going to be doing any more mind maps. I guess I'll test this out and hope for the best.
I guess that's it. You did it!
Now Emmett's mind map is as bad as Tannen's. Now all I have to do is swap this out with Emmett's original mind map, and Emmett's own machine will do him in. If I'm gonna take Emmett's mind map, I better replace it with another one. Okay, Emmett, get ready to meet the new you.
Hey,
What?
I almost left behind my mind map card. We're gonna show it off at the expo as a rare example of a model citizen. Edna kill me if I forgot that.
She might kill you anyway when she gets a look at that mind map. Once Emmett gets to the expo, I'll try to figure out how to get him to put his card in the mental alignment meter. But for now, I better concentrate on making Emmett a slob.
A not so beautiful mind.
I need to talk to you.
Excuse me, my dear.
Not at all, Mr. Sagan. Take your time.
Much obliged, Miss Strickland. Yes?
I swiped this from Emmett's, your lab.
My
It's
anti-stick, anti-stain formula. I remember it well. I had high hopes for that concoction, until I discovered that it decays into a cloth-shredding enzyme after 12 hours.
That's what your younger self said.
Now what do you do? Let's look at the hints.
Oh. Duh.
It'll be safe in there. Hey, the light's green.
Now what do you do?
Hey, Carl.
I'm sorry, Miss Strickland.
Call me Edna.
Your chronometer's gone green again.
Excellent. Let's hope this time my test run is a success. I'm sorry to desert you again.
Yes, well, you've left me with plenty to think about.
By the look of things,
7 hours. I'm this close to identifying the problem. Guess I better crank up the old chronometric analyzer once more.
Doc's trip aged the formula a few hours. Not enough to turn it to acid, though.
Wait a minute. Now I get what you're doing.
Nope, no green light yet.
We have to wait a while now.
Hmm? What do we do?
Hi, Grandpa. Why'd you have to go and fire Trixie?
You think I wanted to? It's
Yes, I
illegal
did.
for me to knowingly hire a Canadian for the job.
Oh,
I don't want to be in
Oh,
trouble
no,
with the law
fuck
again.
me!
Think the Hill Valley Expo will be a success?
I don't see why not. Why shouldn't California have its own high technology center?
That's all for now.
Over and out.
Yeah?
When does the expo
Not till
open?
tonight. Anybody without official business here, please get off the grounds!
And help your grandma!
How about an algae cake?
Much obliged. That was different?
Give him an algae cake.
How about an algae cake?
Guess I am feeling a bit peckish. Where the hell'd you get that crap?
The expo.
Hi.
Hey, there.
Hi. Hi, Daryl.
Hey, Daryl. How you doing? Guys, introducing one of Wednesday's father's magic buddies, Daryl Harris. Magic Daryl Harris. Sloth.
And that's when tragedy entered my young
Get
life.
under the cake.
in
Get
the
under the
How
cake.
about an algae cake?
Don't mind if I do. Not bad. Algae, you say? I'm going to suggest that they add that to the menu at the orphanage.
And you had to tend the farm all by yourself?
What else could I
Hey, Carl.
I'm sorry,
Sloth.
Miss Strickland.
call me,
Choke.
Edna?
Yeah, thanks for the support, Daryl.
How about an algae cake?
Ugh, that tastes exactly like the sludge that Edna was pumping into me back in the Citizen Plus ward.
Use it on Emmett.
You have to. That's how you
How's
get
it going in here?
Great.
That's what you're
I'm
supposed to
almost
do.
ready to go.
Okay, but you might want to call a dentist after you eat this.
Hey, Emmett, need a snack?
Desperately. What is it?
Some sort of algae cake. It's supposed to be nutritious.
Oh, I've heard of these. Oh, they better be really nutritious.
And gingivitis is the all cause of tooth decay.
I don't think so.
Oh, Trixie also.
Alright, see if the green light is back on.
Wait, Trixie, remember?
Oh, you gotta give one to Trixie?
Yeah.
Jay, I don't know what the hell you're doing, but I gotta see what you're doing on this one.
How about an algae cake?
One doesn't normally think of algae as a dessert item, but, what the hell? Well, it's got a very, unique flavor.
Unique flavor? What are you trying to give everybody tooth decay?
How about you?
How about an algae cake?
No thanks. I'm trying to cut down.
Let them eat, cake? You just did that to get at the trophy, didn't you?
Yeah, I already knew about that.
I knew it. When's Jay will do anything for a trophy? Just like someone would do for a Klondike bar. Now tell me, Jay, what would you do for a Klondike bar?
The light screen.
Yay!
Okay. Now, if it's 7 more hours, that's over 12 hours,
Hey,
right?
Carl.
I'm sorry, Miss Strickland.
I'm sorry,
Call me
Mr. Strickland.
Edna.
Your chronometer's gone green again.
Ah, time for another test run. Miss Strickland?
Go. I shall await your return.
Like, no, not so fine wine.
Any luck this time?
Depends what you mean by luck. My arrival time
That
is
means
off
it
again.
worked.
By how much?
8 hours this time. Gave me the chance to take in 3 showings of Frankenstein. Good movie. A bit implausible from a scientific perspective, but I can see how my younger self would have been mesmerized.
What about the DeLorean?
Oh, yes. I did get one critical piece of information. The chromium elements in my circuits became unstable during the temporal shift. I should replace them with titanium.
Great.
Now, unfortunately, titanium won't become commercially available till the Kroll process is perfected in 9 years.
9 years?
But there may be another solution. I'm going to fire up the chronometric analyzer again. Then, while I'm stalling Edna, you can... Uh-oh. Where'd Edna go?
The lab.
You better get down there before she makes the situation impossible. I'll tend to the DeLorean.
Age to perfection.
Because that's the power
Yeah, man,
of
I'm back.
love. What? Say it, Jay.
Uh,
That's the power of love.
Oh, my.
You know, I thought you were coming down here to keep Emmett focused on his invention.
Oh, she is. But she's generously scheduled brief canoodling breaks every 45 minutes to keep my mind fresh.
Time's up, dear. Let's get back to work.
Shall we?
Now, Mr. Corleone, what can I do for you?
Can I go into the lab for a bit? I think I left something in there.
Sorry, but I'm afraid the lab is off limits until Emmett's finished tuning the mental alignment meter.
But
No exceptions.
Mr. Sagan says he needs to talk to you back at the high school.
He does? Whatever for?
He says he's got a lead on the speakeasy arsonist.
He does he? Well, I'm not sure anyone cares about that old story anymore. But I suppose I could spare a few minutes in the service of solving a crime. Will you be all right without me, sweetheart?
It'll be tough, but I think I'll muddle through.
Try to keep him focused. He's so easily distracted.
Don't I wish?
Use it.
There it is. I've been looking all over for my portable anti-stick, anti-stain formula. Where'd you find it?
Out by the trash?
That's strange. I haven't been out there for hours. Oh well.
Are you gonna spray your jacket? It's looking a little dusty.
Not until it's really dirty. This cleanser doesn't grow on trees, you know. Well, some of the ingredients grow on trees, but the rest are synthesized by
oil
the
on 'em.
Really
detergent
dirty?
blends.
I can do that. I'll wait until you're at the expo to show Edna what a suit-destroying slob you can be.
Well, that's about it.
It is?
Yep. As soon as I get all this stuff loaded into the truck, I'll be ready for the expo. Wanna lend me a hand?
How about I go tell Edna you're coming? I'll, get her ready for you to pop the question.
Good thinking. Go on ahead. I'll meet you there.
I really hope this works.
Oh, I hope so too.
Really hope this works.
Marty!
Doc! What time is it?
It's almost time for the opening ceremony.
Holy jeez, I better work fast. I think I got it all worked out. When it all comes together, Edna will think you're the worst guy in town. I just need a couple more pieces.
Well, don't go to too much trouble.
What do you mean? Oh,
Yeah, Jay, I think it was the heater that
thought
was
of an
giving
easier
off
way to
too
break
much
them up?
juice.
Not exactly. You see, I've been mulling things over, and in the timeline you're from,
the right timeline.
yes, I've got a wife.
A great wife, Clara, and kids, and a dog, and a bitchin' time train, and...
And Edna? How does her story turn out? How does she end up?
Oh, well, Edna ends up...
Alone and miserable.
To be honest, she ends up kinda... sad.
Sad?
She lives with some cats in a dinky little apartment, and she spends most of her time yelling out her window at people, and collecting newspapers, and living in the past.
I see. Perhaps we've been going about this problem the wrong way. Do we really have to completely obliterate my timeline so we can restore yours?
Doc?
Maybe we could have the best of both worlds. I could be with Edna, but it could be a little bit, more healthy.
There's nothing
Can you
healthy
hear
about
yourself?
that.
Do you know what you're saying? Let me remind you. Doc, she tried to erase your brain.
Oh, she was terrible, no argument. Horrible. Oh, but she started out with such pure intentions.
So did Nero. I don't believe
Yep.
this.
All I'm saying is, let's stop and take a breath. This elaborate plan to derail my younger self's love life, is the short-term misery worth the long-term gain? Maybe we can find a third way. One where everybody wins. What do you think?
No.
No.
I'm sorry, Doc. I can't go along with what you're saying. You don't belong with Edna.
So you're determined to break us up, in spite of my stated wishes.
Basically, yeah.
Then there's nothing left to say.
Where are you going?
Why should it matter to you? Aren't you planning on overriding me?
Don't tell me he's gonna fuck it up. And he just fucked up his timeline, didn't he?
Hey, Emmett, what's keeping you?
Oh, hello, Michael. I guess I've got a mild case of stage fright. I'm about to play my big scene, you know. No telling how Edna's gonna react. Wish me luck.
Oh, I do.
Oh, for Pete's sake.
Oops.
You've, got something on your suit.
Oh, so I have.
Yeah, Colonel Sanders.
Anti-stain formula, work your magic.
Emmett!
Just in the nick of time.
What?
Step back now. We're gonna
Oh,
need a
yeah,
little space
Mr.
here.
Peabody.
Oh, aren't you a vision?
Yes.
Like something that descended from the heavens.
Yes, I'm feeling a bit elevated at the moment. There's something I've just got to ask you.
Wait, your tie's a bit crooked.
I've been holding it inside for weeks now, and I've simply got to get it off my chest.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
My grandfather's suit!
My formula.
Oh.
Look! Turn your head. I'll be right back, and we can try this all over again.
It's Lethro
Uh-oh.
Trixie Trotter.
He looks
How do you
like
know
The
this
Walking
woman?
Dead.
I don't. I mean, I listened to
he's
some of the
working
records,
on
and I may have
it.
taken a picture or two
Yes.
of her, but I...
Go on. Deny to the world that you know me. Perhaps it is true, but I know you. All
Yes!
too
I
well.
slept with you
What is
last
going on
Tuesday!
here?
You rich boys are all alike. You think material possessions can compensate for a broken heart. Well, you can take back your furs and take back this gaudy diamond too. I don't need your expensive presents. I need you. And more importantly, little Emmett Jr. needs you.
Well,
Edna, I...
don't Edna me. Apparently you
Don't
are not the
Edna
man I
me.
took you for.
But I am, see? The mental alignment meter proves it. I am the man you fell in love with.
Let me see that card.
This really proves nothing. And...
I should have known. A degenerate criminal.
What?
Get out of my sight! I never want to see you again!
Yes, I'm gonna be miserable and leaving to read newspapers all over again!
Rough, Emmett. I'm sorry you had to go through it, but things are gonna be okay. You and me can...
The first episode, that's where she's
Emmett?
Well, I think I figured out the
went off
problem,
great,
Jay.
huh?
Why they
Yeah.
power surged. The
Maybe
heater.
too great.
We gotta plug it over there. Breaking up is hard to
Emmett.
do. Yes, it is.
Yeah, it is.
It was easy for you.
Well,
Well, you said you had a good
Emmett.
reason to.
No
we
way.
know the reason.
Come on,
We don't-
where are
I know. You would end up like Emmett Brown.
Sorry you had to go through that scene at the
Oh,
expo.
please.
Citizen Jason.
Things didn't work out the way you
It's
expected,
kinda
but
hard.
everything's gonna turn out okay. See, I know how this story turns out, and
The story is over.
No!
okay, Emmett, hold still. I know your emotions are running a little wild, but don't do anything crazy.
Emotions? What emotions? My emotions are dead.
Yeah, this
This is kind of fucked up.
They say I'm crazy, got no sense, but I don't care. They may or may not mean offense, but I don't care.
It's getting
Stop!
very
This
intense.
is getting dark, really. Uh-oh.
What are you doing up here?
Don't jump!
I wasn't gonna jump.
Then what do you...
This is where I come when I want to think.
Oh,
When I want to be alone.
oh. What are you thinking about?
Can't you take a hint? I don't want you here. I don't need you.
You don't know what you need.
And you do?
As a matter of fact, yeah, you need...
Have some fun,
Get
see
your mind
Frankenstein.
off your problems. Go see a movie. I hear Frankenstein's pretty good.
Frankenstein. I tell you that my very life force is drained away, and you want to talk about Hollywood monster movies.
Fuck
Very
yeah.
inspirational monster movie. Especially the scene where they bring the monster to life. There's this big gurney that lifts him up into the air, and see, there's this wild storm going on, and lightning crashing everywhere. It's amazing.
And he goes,
You
"It's
just gotta
alive!"
see it, it'll change your life.
Look at my helmet.
He goes,
What
"It's
light is
alive!
flashing?
It's alive!"
Apathy. I
He
don't
humps
care
his
about movies. I don't
grandma!
care about anything anymore. And I never will.
Don't give me that. You care. Your heart's broken, I know. First breakup's a bitch, but you'll fall in
Yep,
love
I
again,
know. I've
sooner
been
or
through
later.
it
There's a
20
woman
years
with
ago.
wings, and she's worth waiting for.
Spare me the platitudes. Now that Edna has turned my heart into a desiccated husk, I'm done with love. Forever.
Forever.
Forever?
We're all depending on you to pull it together. Why, you're gonna put Hill Valley on the map.
Oh, please. My greatest fear is that I'll end up frittering my life away in this miserable town.
You still care about inventing things.
Inventing is overrated. 99% hype, 10% fraud. Name one invention that ever did anybody any good.
How about... The automobile was a great invention, right? You love cars.
Yes. If I'm lucky, I may be struck by one today.
Think about Edison and the light bulb. That was a great invention.
Yeah, might have been. If there was anything in this miserable world worth illuminating.
The telephone. Think how that invention has revolutionized the whole world.
Yes. Now a person can be rejected long distance.
Help me out here.
You're getting on my nerves, Corleone. At least you would be if I still cared about anything.
Me! You care about me, Doc.
You?
Yeah.
You did this to me.
Did what?
I was perfectly content drudging away in my dad's law office. You show up out of nowhere, get me all excited about inventing, and disappear. 2 months later, you show up again, you trick me into making a hero out of myself and getting involved with Edna Strickland. Then you appear a third time and pretend to be my friend just so you can yank the rug out from under me and send me sprawling into the dirt.
Okay, I can work with that.
I loathe you, Michael Corleone. Or is that even your real name?
Sure it is. Of course it is.
Well, it's a dumb
Good job,
name.
Jay. Lie to him.
And I guess I'm dumb for getting all worked up over somebody with such a dumb name.
Marty. My name is Marty.
Oh, so everything you've told me's been a lie.
More or less.
Why? Why did you ruin my life?
I did it for fun.
You ruined my life for fun?
Yeah, Jay, tell him.
That's how I get my kicks.
You bastard. And all that time you spent building up my dreams, telling me I
Are
was
you,
going to be
are you asking for a death
scientist.
wish?
Don't stop
Why don't you
dreaming.
just say you
I'm
fucked
gonna
his
be a
mother?
great scientist.
Your
Ew.
flattery doesn't work anymore.
Doc Brown, I fucked your
What a
sister.
laugh.
Ew.
Dreams are only for people with guts enough to
I gave her
follow
Hep
them.
C.
Saying I don't have guts?
What?
You? Look at you.
What do you know? A person like you? You don't know the first
What?
thing about me. I have more dreams in my
What?
little finger than you'll ever have.
Hey,
know.
daydreams
Okay,
don't
sorry.
count.
Daydreams?
The volume in the,
That's what they
the
said to
headset
Edison.
doesn't translate
That's
to
what they
when
said
you're
to
out here.
Einstein. That's what they said to...
Dr. Frankenstein?
Yeah, and look what they accomplished. I'm sick of people telling me what I can and can't do. First my father,
I can
then
see your
Edna,
underwear,
now
Doc
you.
Brown.
Listen to me, good. From now on, I'm living my life my way. I'm taking my own advice and I'm following my own ideas. My ideas. Do you hear me? My ideas. Scott, I've got it.
Got what?
Solution. My invention. I know how to make it work.
Mental alignment meter?
No, my airborne personal transport device.
Rocket car?
Not rockets at all. That was my mistake. The basic idea was sound, but the propulsion system was unworkable. Lightning. The lightning. Suddenly the answer is clear. It came to me all at once, like Like
A bolt of lightning?
exactly. Static electricity. Superionized
What do you know?
electricity powering the asynchronous oscillation of frictionless plates inside the... What's this stupid thing doing on my head?
Emmett, you're
Yeah,
you
throw that
again.
fucker
Here I've been
away.
wasting my time with silly mind-reading tricks when there's serious science to be done. And the expo begins at 8.
Let's get the hell out of here before anything else happens.
What?
I said, let's get out of here before
I think it's too late for that.
The expo's already started. It's not going anywhere.
What are you doing? Look at the time. You only got 5 minutes.
It's not going anywhere. Emmett's helmet. I don't think he needs it now.
Go get Emmett. Jay, you know the blood's gonna rush to his head, right?
Hold on!
I wasn't planning on doing anything else.
I can't swing on it while it's still attached to the statue. I can't swing on it while it's still attached to the statue.
Yeah, Jay, get it.
I can't reach him.
You gotta reach.
The expo's already started.
Come on, Jay, hurry up.
Emmett!
What?
I'm sorry I had to get you so upset. See, I figured you needed to...
Forget it. This isn't the time for long-winded explanations.
I'll help you finish your new invention.
Great! The first step is to get me down from here!
Can you climb up?
I'm afraid I can't find a convenient purchase for my upper limbs!
What?
No handhold!
I'm sorry about you and Edna.
Water over the bridge! Now get me down from here!
Got anything useful on you?
Only my wallet. Oh, and this portable anti-stick, anti-stain formula. Oops!
Hang in there.
Very funny!
Hatchet.
Emmett's solution. This stuff's dangerous.
Use it on the dog.
Oops.
And then he goes, ah.
Hang in there.
I don't have a choice!
Do Tarzan say, oh, fuck my grandma. What are you doing?
This is sensitive.
What? And do it again. Do it again. And sorry, I got the Double Dare theme stuck in my head. Roger, you can do it! You did it!
Gotcha.
Let's get out of here!
Pants, they're stuck.
Do something before we're crushed! Ah!
Spray the dog statue.
What are you doing?
Trust me. Hold on.
What did you say your name was again?
Marty,
Marty? Thanks.
don't mention it.
The catalyst will need to be made out of tungsten, given the temperature within the converter will no doubt be intense. We'll have to harvest the filaments from all the light bulbs in my house.
Your invention. You think you can finish it before the end of the expo?
Think? I've got to. My future depends on it.
Then let's go.
Of course, the oscillating plates will need to be calibrated precisely. Even the slightest misalignment could cause the magnetic field to fluctuate in intensity, leading to sudden shifts in polarity. The results could conceivably be catastrophic.
Who cares?
My thought exactly. Science should be messy and unpredictable, or else where's the fun of it?
Yeah. To the expo.
To the expo.
Need a lift?
Mr. Sagan, got the kinks worked out of your car of the future?
Not all of them, but at least the DeLorean's mundane terrestrial functionality remains intact.
As usual, I have not the slightest idea what you're talking about. In fact, you remind me of someone I used to...
There, my dear, don't worry. I'm sure we'll all turn out well in the end.
Maybe for everyone else, but I suddenly feel very much like someone who's going to be alone and unloved for a very long time. Maybe I should get a cat.
Nonsense. I can state with nearly 100% certainty that you're going to have a long and fulfilling life.
How can you know that?
I think you'll find I know almost everything worth knowing about you and young Emmett and his friends. Tell me, how much do you know about Michael Corleone?
The final one? It's not that long. Well, guys, we're going into overdrive right now.
Explain it again. I realized that it wasn't Edna that made my life miserable. It was science. She used my science to turn Hill Valley into a police state. If Emmett doesn't go through with a demonstration at the expo, his dreams of being a scientist will dim just enough for Edna to step back into his life and steer him down another path.
Doc.
All right, guys, we're killing this thing. We're going into overdrive right now for the next one because we promised you the finale tonight. We're going to give you the finale tonight and the final thought tonight. So here comes the final episode, episode 5. What is it, Jay? Jay.
Out of time.
Out of time. Here we go, starting now.
Get to enter the credit roll.
Why is everything shutting down?
I don't know.
So the next one is not even that long. Alright guys, so the final episode. We are doing this right now. Are you ready, Jay? Out of time. JP Penny, hope you're... The final episode. Out of time. Before we go down in time, I gotta take a whiz. I know, I'm never drinking that much again. Yeah, no more peanut.
Hello?
Marty, you're awake. Good.
Doc. Emmett, where are you?
I'm down at the expo. I snuck out early to avoid my pop. If he knew I was about to make a publicly scientific spectacle of myself, he'd hit the roof.
You know, you really should try to work things out with your dad. If you give him a chance, he might just surprise you.
I'll keep that under advisement. But first, I need you to perform an important mission. On the table next to my law books, there's a device plugged into the wall.
I think I see it.
Is it glowing?
Yeah. Is that good?
Good? It's fantastic. Glowing means my static accumulator is charged up and ready for action. Bring it down to the high school and we'll... Damn.
What?
It's Edna.
But... Okay, Emmett. One static accumulator coming up.
I don't know. I didn't wear gloves.
Jeez, Doc. Watch out. You almost ran me over.
Sorry about that, Martin. This vehicle is sometimes difficult to control.
Yeah. Hey, are you okay? After that argument about Emmett last night...
I'm fine. Thank you for asking.
So, how are the time circuits?
Still broken. I've got a few ideas, but I'm occupied with other problems today. So is that what I'm destined to build for the expo?
Yeah, it's a static accumulator. Emmett spent all night building it. Turned out he didn't really need to see Frankenstein after all. He just needed a little push. And some lightning.
Fascinating. I also had an epiphany last night.
Doc?
I realized that it wasn't Edna that made my life miserable.
Doc!
It was science.
You can't want Emmett back with Edna. She used you to turn
I'm
Hill
back,
Valley
guys.
into a police state.
She used my
What did I
science
miss?
to turn Hill Valley into a police state. But if I don't become a scientist, she'll never get the chance to vent her crazy ambitions.
Even if you screw up Emmett's chances at the expo, there's no way he'll give up science now. He's too committed.
You don't know me like I do. After he fails at the expo, he'll be in need of comfort. And Edna's already arranged a romantic little trip up to the lake.
You can't give up science. You love science.
Correction. My younger self loves science. But if Emmett doesn't go through with a demonstration at the expo, his dreams of being a scientist will dim just enough for Edna to step back.
So he wants to
like and
sabotage
steer
his
him
own
down
self from being
another
a scientist?
Doc, I'm
All
begging you.
for
You haven't
Edna?
thought this through.
Haven't I?
Jesus
I guess we'll both
Christ.
find out. One thing's for sure. Emmett Brown's life will be a whole lot less complicated without a time machine in it.
No. Ah!
What just happened?
What the hell? Where'd it go? Oh, come on.
What the land?
Here, little static thingy.
What the hell is this? What is it, telepathic?
I can't reach it. I can't reach it.
Go on the lamppost.
I can't reach it.
Hit the lamppost tag, see?
I can't reach it. I can't reach it.
I can't reach it
Gotcha.
because I suck the love.
Whoa!
Okay, that's not good.
The future is coming today. There's a shiny new tomorrow on the way. A day of invention is at hand. It's a mystic, futuristic wonderland. Just around the bend, my friend, you'll see a dream or two. If you care to dream and dare to dream, your dreams can all come true. There's a world of wondrous wonder on display, because the future is coming today.
Because it says will be your day.
I thought you fired her.
I found a loophole.
What kind of loophole?
Just a loophole. You're not the only one who's allowed to have secrets, you know.
All right, all right.
Say, don't you have to get that whatchamacallit to Emmett Brown's booth?
There's a world of wondrous
Oh,
wonder on display.
yeah, right.
Because the future is coming. It's almost here now. The future is coming. It's getting clear now. The future is coming today.
Hey, Artie,
What do you think? Quite a setup, huh?
the expo? Sure,
I'm just gonna
but
tell
I was
Porter
wondering,
to overtime.
you haven't seen Emmett Brown, have you?
Isn't he at his booth? It's the tall one over there.
Come on, you can tell me. How did you manage to get Trixie her job back? I thought her being Canadian was a deal breaker.
If something's really important to you, you find a way. You ought to know that.
See you around. How about an algae cake?
Sure thing, mister.
Wait a minute. You're the guy that makes the algae cakes? But I thought you couldn't stand them.
Hey! You're the guy that tried to pick up on my Eunice!
Ah, for the love of...
No algae cakes for you, Buster.
That's no soup for you reference.
And
No
I
soup for you.
await you under the sea.
Excuse me, Mr...
Duto, Jacques Duto, at your service.
Could I get a ride in that bathysphere?
Certainement, if you've got a ticket.
Jacques Duteau, famous diver. So you're some kind of celebrity?
I do not like to brag, but I have a small following, yes.
I guess people are always bugging you for autographs, huh? Asking you to tell them stories
I got a lot
about
of
your adventures and
autographs.
stuff.
It gets a bit old, but I can always retreat to the depths. The fish are much less demanding.
Demanding.
See you around. I think that's supposed to be a clock. Insert ticket to enter.
And here he comes, right on cue. No doubt he'll try to talk you out of it, Detective, but you mustn't let your resolution waver.
Hello, Corleone.
Where's Emmett?
What? Is he missing?
Don't you recognize a ploy when you see one? Now,
At
do
midnight,
your
we have
duty.
to wish Courtney a happy birthday, okay? I told her to tune in.
Wait a minute, that's Emmett's levitator up there.
Oh, don't be so modest. I'd say you deserve at least half the credit. It was you who tricked poor Emmett into breaking up with me. It was you who manipulated him into dropping my project in favor of this clear hazard to public safety.
It was my plan to get him back to inventing what he should be inventing. What's your point?
Oh, I think you know exactly what my point is. Emmett's invention isn't going to work, is it? At least not the way poor Emmett thinks it is.
How do you know this?
I had a very interesting chat with Carl
Don't worry,
Sagan
babe, we
last
won't cut
night.
out
I found
fix
out
all
who
the
Michael
power surgeons.
Corleone
Just watch us on
really
YouTube
is
at 11:59.
and where he comes from.
Is there something you want to tell me, Michael?
Why don't you call him by his real name? Yakov Smirnov.
Thanks a lot.
What?
An anarchist, a foreign agitator bent on sowing
Good job,
chaos and
Carl.
destruction in the Hill Valley Expo.
Annie, you don't believe any of this bullshit, do you?
Whoa!
Whoa! But I really don't have a choice.
Very good. And now, arrest this subversive.
At midnight, we We have a surprise from my lovely girlfriend, Courtney.
Look, here's the thing. I happen to believe this dame's got a screw loose, but she's been getting some clout in town ever since that business with Kid Tannen.
But Emmett's gotta fly that electrokinetic levitator at this demo. His whole future depends on it.
And my future depends on making sure he doesn't. The chief reads her column religiously. Well, if I don't do what she says, she's gonna start a campaign to have certain tainted officers removed from the force.
Isn't there anything I can do?
Not unless you've got some dirt on Edna. Something that'll discredit her in the eyes of the law. Well?
I'll dig something up.
You do that. In the meantime, you and young Mr. Brown better... where is he anyway?
Wait, you haven't seen him?
Emmett? Has this foreign radical done something to my Emmett?
Maybe you should find him.
Oh, you're letting him go? This radical subversive? Just like that?
Okay, so I gotta find Emmett. And do something about Edna.
Well, you gotta do something about it, indeed. Because we are in the last episode.
Come on, Emmett, where are you?
Where are you?
Phone booth.
Welcome to the phone booth of the future, made with Atlas glass. Atlas, unbreakable and soundproof. Our phone is hands-free, so you can enjoy a sandwich or a cigarette while chatting with friends in perfect privacy. Would you like to place a call?
Yes, I'd like to talk to...
Unfortunately, this phone booth only accepts incoming calls.
Santa Claus come tonight. Here comes Barty, here comes Barty in the telephone
Would you like
booth.
to place a call?
Yes, I'd like to talk to...
Unfortunately, this phone booth only accepts incoming calls.
Here comes my grandma, here comes my grandma eating her prune juice. She's got sagging titties.
Hi, Trixie.
That's technically you,
she's
kiddo.
the ugliest
Right.
world in the
Congratulations
room.
on getting the old job back.
Thanks. Justice triumphs in the end, you know? Now what can I do you for?
You seen Emmett around? I'm kind of worried that he's not at his booth.
Let me think. Yeah. He wandered down that way a little while ago. He was talking real intense with another guy.
Older guy? Looked a lot like Emmett in the face?
Yeah. Uncle or something?
Or something. So, which exhibits do you recommend?
The most popular attractions are the Glass House, the Future Furnishings, and of course, Enlightenment Under the Sea. You know who
Under
that
the
is under
sea.
the diving helmet? That's Jacques
Under the
Cousteau
sea.
himself. Of course, you need to get tickets if you want to see the main attractions.
How much are tickets?
Aw, put your money away. Here, you're kind of like family now, you know?
Thanks.
He's got all the tickets.
Look, Emmett's demonstration has hit a snag or two. Can you delay his act for a while? Let someone else go before him?
Sorry, I don't set the roster, and they won't let me change it. I can drag my feet a little, but if your friend's not ready to go on pretty soon, we might have to skip his act. Demonstration.
But you can't.
Hey, it's just a science demo. It ain't a matter of life and death.
Edna Strickland is trying to get Emmett's booth shut down.
That dame don't know how to mind her own business, does she?
Already told me how you managed to get your old job back.
He did? But it was supposed to be a secret.
There's no secrets between us. He couldn't resist telling such a good story.
Yeah?
Still, I'd like to hear it again, from your point of view.
Okay?
He didn't tell you anything.
Yes, master.
No, master. Do I
Thanks.
have to get you?
Happy to help.
A potted plant? What's this got to do with law enforcement?
Apparently, I'm asking the same question as you.
Potted plant? What's this got to do with law enforcement?
It's a bug.
No, a plant. But it's got a wire recorder hidden inside, see? If we could have got one of these into Tannen's speakeasy, and if he's the kind of guy who talks to plants, we could have busted him a lot earlier.
He's right.
Hey, don't walk off with the recording plant. It's the only one I got.
Oh, hello, Schmidt.
The electro pacifier.
Amazing, isn't it? They say one day we'll be able to stun fleeing criminals by shocking them at a distance.
Does it work?
You already can.
It's just a model.
It's called the taser.
Hey, Danny, could I have a word with you?
Comrade Smirnov, come to turn yourself in?
In private?
With pleasure.
You know how you said you'd defy Edna if I could dig up some dirt on her?
Yeah? You got some?
She kidnapped a friend of mine, and she tried to erase his brain.
That's terrible. But when did this happen?
In, the future.
Stick to the facts, kid. I have enough people come to me with cock and bull stories.
Any idea where Emmett is?
Well, he was working over by his booth. But by the time Edna got done haranguing me, he was gone. I hope he comes back soon so we can get this mess
Dan
cleared up.
Aykroyd's on Channel 4.
Why?
You know how you said you'd defy Edna if I could dig up some dirt on her?
Yeah? You got some?
She sent this goon to beat up my dad and steal his videotape.
That's awful. What's a videotape?
Never mind.
What's a what's next? You're gonna say what's
you know
a DVD?
How you said you'd defy Edna if I could dig up some dirt on her?
Yeah? You got some?
I saw her whispering about something with Carl Sagan outside the expo yesterday.
Do you know what they were whispering about?
No,
My
but
ass.
she looked really guilty.
I need something more solid than that, I'm afraid.
You've got to let Emmett demonstrate his invention. His whole future depends on it.
Well, I'd love to, kid, but Miss Strickland thinks it's dangerous. Unless you've got something on her, her word is pretty much law.
What's a newly promoted detective like you doing hanging out at a science expo anyway?
Are you kidding me? This is a great assignment. I get to sit around all day playing with nifty new crime-fighting gadgets, like this.
What does that do?
Hell if I know.
You don't know what it does. That's perfect.
You haven't seen Carl Sagan around here, have you?
Nah.
Isn't he still a wanted man?
Nah. All those arson charges got dropped weeks ago. Judge Brown said there wasn't enough evidence for a trial.
Thanks. I'll be back.
Oh, I hope so. You've got to get this albatross off my neck.
Well, did you put the screws to him? Did he confess?
Greetings, forward thinkers of Hill Valley.
May I ask what are you gonna do?
No, are you gonna keep asking the same thing all the time?
Because I've never seen it. Oh, Jay, that's a question with a question. Remember that?
Welcome to the world of tomorrow.
Jay, that's a question with a question, Jay. That's a question with a
Near
question.
gratification is just always
Oh,
a
I'll get
push
that
of
for
a
you.
button away.
I'll get it for you. Want me to get it? Just get a pair of scissors and cut it off.
A fully equipped home entertainment center.
Just pop
So,
it.
where's the ColecoVision?
You're supposed to pop it. Get to play
This
it.
plant doesn't belong here. There's nothing futuristic about it.
Now swap it with the other plant.
But Chris, you don't care.
What?
You don't care.
I do care. Oh, the song I Don't Care?
In the house of the future, fresh fruit baskets will be replenished
This is song
daily
number
by
2.
Yes.
carrying helicopters.
It seems like everything there's like an Easter egg for the
it's
for the
wax.
for the film trilogy.
Fruit, please.
What was your favorite Back to the Future?
Fruit, please.
In the house
Fruit,
of the
please.
future, phone conversations will be completed in the privacy of the personal phone number.
number you wish to dial, or say hang up to terminate your phone helmet experience.
Klondike 4385.
Brown residence.
Hey, Hampton. How's it hanging? This is Marty, Emmett's friend. Is he there?
Not at the moment. I'm afraid he's off on one of his little adventures.
Thanks.
Adventures.
Farewell.
Conversation.
When did Count Dracula answer the phone?
Greetings again, mortals. This is Techne, Muse of Progress. Hoping you're all having a swell time taking in all the exhibits. Don't forget, you can purchase tickets to our main attractions right here at the information booth.
In the mood for fun? The House of the Future comes equipped with a modern home entertainment center.
Chinese checkers and everything.
I don't even know how to play Chinese checkers. In the phone.
In the House of the Future, phone conversations will be completed in the privacy of the personal phone helmet.
Please recite the phone number you wish to dial, or say hang up to terminate your phone helmet experience.
Klondike 4253.
Hill Valley Expo, where the future is coming today. This is Techne, Muse of Progress. To whom am I speaking?
This is Carl Sagan.
Ooh, the mysterious Mr. Sagan. What do you want?
Can you put Edna Strickland on the phone for me?
Sure thing, Mr. Sagan. Hey, Strickland! Somebody actually wants to talk to you.
Mr. Sagan, I didn't expect to hear from you again till after the expo.
You didn't?
Yes, wasn't that part of our plan?
Yes, our plan. About that plan. Regarding, you know what?
You know what?
The little matter we were whispering about yesterday.
Oh, that! As a matter of fact, I'm glad you brought it up. I was thinking, wouldn't it be a good idea to pin it all on Yakov Smirnov?
Pin what on him exactly?
You know, it! Oh, I get it.
Hi, baby.
You're still sore about going to jail.
Everybody? I know it's a little early, but Jay, what do we got to say to Courtney? Happy birthday!
I could have gotten clean away, and I never would have had
early
to divert
birthday,
suspicion to you.
She's the speakeasy arsonist.
Carl, is somebody with you?
Who is the speakeasy arsonist?
It's just you and me.
It's just you and me.
He sounds like a dying cow.
I seem to have momentarily lost track of Emmett. Do you have any idea where I might find him?
You're welcome, babe.
You were supposed to keep him distracted.
Oh, I have been. He's just wandered off.
I look forward to
go
seeing you
look for
today
him. I've
before
got my
work,
hands full
playing
with
with the
Parker.
kitty cats.
No, you're not.
No, you're not. I'm old.
I'm old too.
I'm a little unclear on the details.
Yeah, I've had the craps all day
Unclear?
today.
But
I
it's
couldn't
your
stop
plan.
crapping.
I
Right,
mean,
Jason?
I'm worried that you're a little unclear on the details.
What
Tell
details?
her.
All I'm supposed to do is use my poll with Detective Parker to get Emmett's demonstration canceled while you keep
Yeah.
Emmett distracted.
By the
You
way,
are
Jason's
keeping him
family are
distracted,
getting
aren't you?
fire sticks.
Oh,
They're
yes,
dumping the
he's a
cable
very
box.
distractible young man.
Cold sticks.
That's what I keep telling
Just
everyone.
don't look up so much porn when my brother jailbreaks it for you.
No.
There's been a change of plan.
What?
Yes, I've changed my mind. I think we should let Emmett go through with his demonstration.
But you told me it could be dangerous.
Dan Aykroyd's singing. Hear that, Jay?
I'm singing.
Hey, it's Dan freaking Aykroyd. He's the
I said a lot
man.
of things, but I was a
I thought
little
it was a
crazy
woman.
at the time. The
What?
important thing
I thought it
is,
was a woman.
now I think you should let Emmett go ahead
Okay.
with his little
He played a
demonstration.
woman on Saturday Night
Oh,
Live.
I get it.
What?
It's Comrade Smirnov, isn't it? He's gotten to you.
No! I really want Emmett to go ahead with his demo.
Don't worry, Carl. You can count on me.
Well, we should probably get back to the plan.
Yes, we should. Goodbye, Mr. Sagan.
Goodbye. Hang up.
Alright, we were going to tell you a happy birthday. The surprise is yet to come for tomorrow. What I give to you. Ain't that right, Twins J?
Here's my ticket. Give me a ride in that thing.
Thank you, monsieur. I hope you will find your trip to the bottom of the sea less delightful.
That was your surprise. We were going to wish you happy birthday. And I got your big gift tomorrow. Yes, everybody, my lovely, beautiful girlfriend's birthday is today.
Well?
Heavy.
Monsieur has a way with words.
You know, that guy's French accent is really off. I've seen better French accents in bad French movies. You know, I was watching the other day on my Fire Stick, guys. This movie that is dubbed in bad English. It's a Russian movie.
Why?
Yeah, why?
Okay, record everything in there.
Okay, call me a snoop.
Alright. Are you ready to go? This is going to be easier than I thought.
Welcome to the world of tomorrow, where a man's home is today.
The world was, now it is the world of today.
Just always a push of a button away. In the house of the future, phone conversations will be completed in the privacy of the personal phone only.
Please recite the phone number you wish to dial, or say hang up to terminate your phone helmet experience.
Klondike 4253.
Hill Valley Expo, Techni speaking. Who's this?
It's me, Carl.
Oh, hi, Mr. Sagan. What can I do for you?
Can you get Edna on the phone for me again?
You got it, Mr. Sagan.
In 1 minute, guys. It will be my beautiful Courtney's birthday. And we all have to say happy birthday.
Mr. Sagan, you really have to stop calling me like this. I've got to keep all of my attention on Detective Parker.
Yes, yes, of course. I've just got a couple more questions.
Happy birthday, Courtney!
Things about Emmett's friend.
Conrad Smirnoff, you were the one who told me about his vile deeds.
Edna, listen to me. You have to let Emmett go through with his
I
demonstration.
mean, we're taking longer than expected on this, but that's
listen.
because the surge
Listen,
knocked out
Smirnoff,
our
I don't know what you're holding over Mr. Sagan, but there's no way I'm ever letting that contraption you talked my Emmett into building get off the ground.
You know, I don't think I ever asked you why you burned down all those speakeasies.
Why? Because no one else was doing anything about them. Every night they'd open up their doors serving illegal drinks and loose women, flaunting their depravity to the world, and the authorities did nothing. So I did what any right-thinking, rock-willed woman would do. I took action. Oh, and such a gorgeous action it was, too. The fires were so beautiful. The alcohol made them go up in such pretty blue flames. Where was I?
You were explaining why you burned down the speakeasies.
Yes. Did you find my answer to your liking?
It was very revealing. Hang up.
What?
Conversation terminated.
Jeez, Edna was always a loon. I hope that confession's good enough for Parker.
Next up on our roster, a man who saw the possibilities in pond scum. Welcome, Ernest Philpott.
Thanks, Trixie.
Get the plant.
I'm truly honored to be here today among all you pointy-headed type people. Like the lady said, I labor in the field of pond scum.
Oh, give me a break.
Algae, ladies and gentlemen, is a mysterious and little-known biological entity. Through diligent study and countless hours...
You know, I don't think I ever asked you why you burned down all those speakeasies.
I think a lot of people are going to be interested in that answer.
Discoveries to a disbelieving world.
speak of the devil.
Hey, Danny.
Do you mind, comrade? We're busy trying to protect the expo from the likes of you.
This'll only take a minute.
Our plant recorder. It's not a good idea to steal police property, you know.
Listen.
You know, I don't think I ever asked you why you burned down all those speakeasies.
Why? Because no one else was doing anything about them.
Detective Parker, surely you're not going to believe this crudely manufactured forgery of a recording.
I'm not sure what to believe, ma'am. But based on this crudely manufactured forgery, I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to come down to the station to answer a few questions about your whereabouts on the night of the speakeasy fires.
Oh, very well. Heavens, what's that?
You know, one of these days I should really stop bothering that.
Hey, does this mean that the barricades can come down from Emmett's booth? Let's take that as a yes. Emmett's gotta be around here somewhere.
Thank you, Ernest. Do be sure to drop by his booth and sample an algae cake. I have, and it was very interesting.
And it made you look like you had gingivitis.
Make sure you don't give her that. She'll just say
See you
nothing.
soon.
Yeah.
Only one more exhibitor before Emmett's due to go on. Come on, Emmett, where are you?
Where are you?
Emmett's gonna fly his electrokinetic levitator, and he's gonna do it today.
Where are you going?
No one in here.
Convention special, 2 free. Algae cakes with every visit.
Mr. Duteau?
Oui?
I'm looking for a friend of mine, Emmett Brown. Tall young guy, reddish-brown hair.
A distracted look.
That's him. Any idea where he went?
He just passed by here with an older gentleman. I think they were headed into the House of Glass.
Great, thanks.
To the House of Glass.
Hey, Emmett, come out of there. Don't listen to him.
You're talking to yourself.
Yes.
Perfect.
Welcome to the Atlas House of Glass, the future of domestic life.
Okay, Emmett, let's get you out of here. Emmett! Emmett, don't listen to him. He's crazy.
I'm still not sure about this business proposal, Mr. Sagan.
Let me explain it again.
Atlas Glass, unbreakable and soundproof.
Soundproof glass. Great.
Our living space can be configured to meet the needs of any family. Need a private study? Simply slide the walls in, or slide them out again to create a spacious banquet hall.
Go to that one. Okay, you got that one. Open that one. Come on, come on, come on. Cause it's a bad hump, bad things you get into. You hump your grandma in the ass. That's it, shit. Dark, no! God, he's gonna hump my grandma.
Emmett? Where'd you take him now, Doc?
The next exhibitor on our list is Officer Danny Parker of the Hill Valley Police Force. Officer Parker is going to demonstrate a few of the many marvelous tools that our boys in blue will soon have at their disposal. The criminal element has truly met his match today. Officer Parker? It seems our next exhibitor is unavoidably detained, but I'm sure his presentation would have been both enlightening and exciting. How about a round of applause just for the heck of it?
Excuse me, sir. I'm looking for a tall, thin, older gentleman. He might have been with a tall, thin, younger gentleman.
I know just who you're talking about. Hey, just left not a minute ago. If you hurry, you might catch that.
I know you're in there, Doc.
Doc? Yes, I am a doctor of marine biology.
Is that Doc in there?
I don't know. Quit fooling around, Doc. What have you done with them?
Stop! Help! I'm being
Help! Help!
Michael,
He's humping
what
my
are you
grandma!
doing? You can't assault the exhibitors.
You don't understand. He's kidnapped Emmett.
The boy's obviously confused.
I'll say he is.
You want I should toss him out on his ear?
That won't be necessary. Do you know who that is? That's Jacques Duteau of the Oceanic Institute.
No, it's not. It's...
Please, keep it down. The Expo went through a lot of trouble and expense to secure Professor Duteau. We can't afford to antagonize him.
But...
If you've got a complaint against him, we can straighten it out after the show. But if you make another scene like that, I'm afraid I'm gonna have you expelled from the hall.
Take off your helmet.
I prefer to leave it on. The inland air is difficult on my sinuses.
Professor Duteau, huh?
At your service.
Where'd you stash Emmett? In the diving bell?
It's called a bathysphere.
Aha! So Emmett is in the bathysphere.
I don't know what you're talking about.
What have you done with the real Professor Duteau?
I'm not sure I like your insinuations.
I'm not sure I like you kidnapping Emmett.
Perhaps I should call the authorities and have you removed from the hall.
You're a cold-blooded guy, Duteau.
C'est la vie.
I think I'm going to take a closer look at that bathysphere.
Not without a ticket, I'm afraid,
Come to my
sir.
place at around like.
Is this guy trying to bum a free ride?
Can't wait to see you. Man.
No.
I love you.
See that you
happy
don't.
birthday. Night, night.
Feels good to be on the right side of the law.
Take a ride in a bathysphere. Your bathysphere. I'd like to see the inside of it.
Can't get in without a ticket, I'm afraid.
You're not gonna get away with this, you know.
As they say in my country, que sera, sera.
Here's my ticket. I want to see inside that bathysphere.
I don't think so.
What do you mean? I've got a ticket. You have to honor my ticket.
It's the wrong kind of ticket. Sorry.
Okay, it's Doc.
Give me a break. Hey, Artie. This ticket should get me into any exhibit on the floor, right?
Sure, that's a P ticket.
Well, the guy at the aquarium is refusing to honor it.
There must be some mistake. Come on, let's straighten this out. Professor Duteau, this young man claims you refused to take his ticket.
Not at all. I'm only too happy to take his ticket. Please, climb the ladder, and I will raise the bathysphere.
So this is how we find Emmett Brown.
Mon Dieu, what is the matter? The gears, they must have become stuck. I am afraid I cannot raise the bathysphere at this moment.
What a shame.
Yes, it is. Well,
Tis,
I
tis,
will work
tis,
on
tis,
the problem. Perhaps you should come back later.
Hiya, folks. It's me, Techne, Muse of Progress, gracing you once again with my presence. And speaking of presents, what better gift could Hill Valley offer the world than this magnificent science and technology exhibit? Hey, folks? If you haven't done so already, I urge each and every one of you to take a peek at Furnishings of the Future, right here in our main hall. Tickets are available from me, Techne, at our information desk.
Come down, please. The bath. Step back! They're crimping the hose.
What does it matter if there's nobody in the bathysphere?
It's very bad form.
Oh, sorry.
Do it again.
Can't you see he's messing with us? There's nothing wrong with those gears.
Monsieur Duteau is doing his best to fix the exhibit. Hovering over him like that doesn't help the situation any.
It's an old nautical superstition. A crimped hose means.
Wow. And we would never know that he is the bad guy.
I'm only giving this to Emmett. I'm only giving this to Emmett. Hey! I'm just gonna keep holding this air tube closed until you raise the bathysphere.
I wish you wouldn't.
Why not? There's nobody in the bathysphere, right? Emmett gets no air until you raise the bathysphere.
Emmett? Who?
Emmett, you. You ready to drop the act now, Jacques Duteau, a.k.a. Carl Sagan, a.k.a.
No!
I'm just gonna keep holding this air tube closed until you raise the bathysphere.
I wish you wouldn't.
Jay, you're gonna
Why
kill
not?
him.
There's nobody in the bathysphere, right? You know what happens when the air runs out, to both of you.
Shit, that's better. Mercy.
I'm still here.
Yes?
Open up that bathysphere.
I told you, the equipment is jammed. If you come back later...
Bullshit, Doc. I know exactly what you're hiding,
Is there
and...
a problem here?
No, everything's just great.
Nah.
Drop the act, Doc. You may be a great scientist, but you're a lousy actor.
A very bad
you're
actor.
Expert on acting? It may be. Step back! You're crimping the hose!
What does it matter if there's nobody in the bathysphere?
Exactly.
Ah, the form.
Oh, sorry. I'm not going anywhere.
No, I guess you're not, but I can't wait here all day. I've got an expo to run.
Off the hose!
Raise the bathysphere, Doc.
I command you uncrimp that hose!
Funny, you'd think it was you who was running out of air, not the guy in the bathysphere.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's as if you two were connected somehow.
Mm-hmm.
Hey! I'm just gonna keep holding this air tube closed until you raise the bathysphere.
I wish you wouldn't.
Why not? There's nobody in the bathysphere, right? You know what happens when the air runs out, to both of you. He's running out of air, Doc, and you're running out of time. Let him out.
I won't do it.
Okay, then die.
Suppose the years they have become unstuck.
There, see? It was just a malfunction after all.
Let's get you out of there.
Emmett Brown? Then it was true. Hey, you.
Hey,
He just took that guy's
get
wallet.
Carl Sagan and took him in the air. It's like,
He took his wallet.
Remind
That's
me
from the
not to
first
become an oceanographer.
They took that
I
guy's
guess I must
wallet.
have a touch of claustrophobia. Never should have gone in there.
Well, we've all got problems. Now, you'd better get back to your booth
Funny
before...
thing is, I don't even remember going in there.
I think he took his wallet.
Last thing I recall,
I think he took
was
his
in
wallet.
the glass house talking to Carl Sagan. Did you know he's really a scientist?
I'd heard. What did he say to you?
Oh, he had some sort of spur-of-the-moment business proposition. It was all very rush. I never got the details. It would have meant leaving before the expo was over, so I told him that... Say, where'd he go? Do you know?
Carl Sagan? He had to leave. One of his experiments blew up on him.
Oh, I know how that is.
Greetings and salutations to all our honored guests. I am Techne, Muse of Progress, and it is my pleasant task once again to highlight one of the great minds who was hard at work building a better tomorrow.
I think that's me. I'm next on the roster.
But are you ready?
No, I don't have a choice. Did you bring the static accumulator?
Oh, right. Here you go.
Great. Come on, let's get up there.
And who knows? One of this kid's gizmos just might take off and change the life of everybody in town. Could it be the very thing he's brought to share with us today?
That ought to do it. Are the block bearings all in the raised position?
Block bearings. Raised position. Check.
Then it looks like all systems are go. Wish me luck.
Don't have to.
Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Emmett Brown!
Objection, Your Honor! I hereby demand that the scientific demonstration of one Emmett Letter Brown be terminated and forfeit by reason of insanity. I declare him to be in contempt of me, his father. Where is he? Hand him over this instant!
Oh, great. We got Emmett Brown's dad, the
The
Von
longer
Braun.
you hold out, the harder it's going to be for you. You don't think you can shelter him?
Emmett's gone. You just missed him.
Young man, I've been sitting on the bench of Hill Valley Criminal Court for 15 years. I can smell a dissembler a mile away. Now, are you going to turn him over, or will I have to use force?
Don't antagonize him.
Well, if you're not going to say anything...
So he is up there with you.
Thanks a lot.
Son, I order you to come down from there this second. I want to speak to my son.
Emmett's not ready to talk to you directly.
I suppose you're his mouthpiece.
I guess so, yeah. If I can say so, sir, the problem is you're coming on too strong. You intimidate him.
I don't intimidate him enough. That's the problem.
What an asshole.
You can't talk him out of it. His mind is made up.
So, if talking won't work, there's always threshing.
Can't you two have it out later?
You mean after he's gone through with this ridiculous stunt?
Yeah?
No!
Stay right there.
I'm not going anywhere. I'm counting to 4.
Emmett.
I'm not talking to him. There's no point.
So, what's your plan?
I just stand here like this indefinitely. After a few centuries, the process of petrification will set in, and that'll be that.
Okay, that is a plan. Maybe he'll give you a fair chance to explain yourself. He is a judge, after all.
Yes, a judge who's already passed sentence. He won't listen to me. He never has.
I'll be right back. Emmett.
I'm not talking to him. There's no point.
Just go deal with him. What have you got to lose?
That's what they said to Custer.
I'll be right back.
You dare to disobey a direct order?
Alright, let's go to the ants. Because we're nearing the end of this episode.
So, is your client prepared to make a statement?
He says it's no use talking to you. You never listen?
That only shows how pig-headed he is. Of course I'll listen. If he can justify his craziness, I'll be only too happy to indulge it.
Stay right there. Emmett.
I'm not talking to him. There's no point.
You heard him. He said he'll listen to you.
Well...
At least give it a shot.
Father?
Son?
You've never understood the first thing about me. All you want to do is step on me, squelch my natural instincts. You don't know what it's like to be young. You don't know what it's like to have dreams, to have ambitions so great and so powerful that they've got a life of their own. And it's all you can do to hang on for dear life while they gallop on where they must. This is America, Pop. And in America, a person doesn't have to do what his father did. Isn't that why you came to America? To live where there wouldn't be so many rules? Well, we talked. Are you happy?
Emmett?
Here to play peacemaker again, Pollyanna?
Pollyanna?
I don't know. I think you two are on the verge of a breakthrough. I don't know. I think you two are on the verge of a breakthrough. Okay, so he's got a strong personality.
Strong personality. Lord save us from strong fathers. Why couldn't I have been born to a nice, wimpy milquetoast?
Yeah, well, that's no picnic either. The important thing is, fathers can change.
Says you.
Deep down, he's just worried about you hurting yourself.
No amount of physical pain could equal the pain he's already inflicted to my spirit.
Please, you gotta get out of Emmett's way.
I have yet to hear a compelling or even coherent reason why.
Look, Your Honor, you don't see it, but there's an awful lot riding on Emmett's demonstration.
All the more reason why I've got to put a stop to it. Look me in the eyes, young man. I expect you know my son pretty well by now. Do you seriously think his exhibition is going to be a success?
Sure. Sure it will.
Ha! You know as well as I how it'll end. Disaster!
Maybe, maybe not, but even if it does, I mean, isn't Emmett entitled to make a few mistakes?
Emmett has exceeded his quota for one lifetime. It's my job as his father to see to it there are no more mistakes.
See, Your Honor, it's just that this demo is so important to Emmett.
A childish kerfuffle. He'll forget all about it in 2 weeks' time.
That's what
I'm afraid
bitch.
of. Emmett's just...
stubborn, willful, single-minded, incorrigible, and obsessed.
Okay, but if you look at it from the right angle, those traits are kinda... good.
That may be your angle, Sonny, but I'm not so sure it's the right one. Make no mistake, those are traits that lead to trouble. He gets them from his mother.
Emmett's just trying to make a name for himself. Maybe things were different when you were a kid, but nowadays you gotta take chances.
What do you know about taking chances? Try moving to a strange country where you don't speak the language with only $2 to your name.
You?
You bet your socks, me! And I made out all right, too.
How'd your dad feel about it at the time?
Papa? He was fit to be tied. He called me a disobedient little...
So your father didn't approve of you coming to America?
Well, Papa never really understood the younger generation. He came around a bit in the end, but by then it was too late to. Tell him I'll listen to him. I want to listen to him. If he wants to talk.
Emmett? He says you get your stubbornness from your mother.
Well, that's the limit. He's not satisfied with insulting me. He's got to drag my mother through the dirt, too. Mother isn't at all like me. She's gentle and sweet and endlessly patient. If anything, I'm more like... oh, skip it.
Deep down, he's just worried about you hurting yourself.
No amount of physical pain could equal the pain he's already inflicted to my spirit.
You were starting to say that you're like...
will be here tonight.
Skip it.
Can it be that you and your dad?
No, next subject.
Emmett, stop being a dope. You've got your pride, okay, I get it. And so does he, but what's the harm in trying to make peace with the guy? He's your family, and family's important. Sometimes it's, well, even more important than we realize.
May I come up?
So, you think my new invention is a disaster waiting to happen?
Yes, I do. And I'm here to say, if any son of mine is going to make of himself a public disaster, I insist on being there to support him.
Pop! You're gonna change your tune once you see this baby go airborne. You see, the force field generated by the static accumulator. Marty, give Trixie the signal. We're ready for liftoff.
Here we go.
Oh, good. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for bearing with us through that unavoidable delay.
Still having those
and now
algae
the Hill
cakes.
Valley Expo is pleased as punch to present Mr. Emmett Brown and his electrokinetic levitator. The future is coming today.
Fixing your mic. And it finds...
Hey, stop! Get back here!
Uh-oh!
Are you okay?
I thought I could change her. Things could be different.
Forget about it. Come on, we gotta find a way to stop her before...
No, don't come any closer.
Doc!
Go away!
Oh my God, Doc! Say something.
Chromium, lithium, potassium, iridium, titanium, lithium.
I'll get help.
Newspaper.
What? You mean... Gonna get you to a hospital, Doc. You're gonna be okay.
Yes. Oh, I think I am going to be okay, Marty.
No, come on, Doc. Doc, don't do this. Don't go.
He's dead?
Doc, come back. Doc?
Damn!
Marty, have you been out here the whole time?
Is it over already?
Oh, it's over all right. You missed a very wild party. I'm afraid I've been banned from the expo for the next 50 years. If I were you, I wouldn't go back in either. At least not until all the broken glass is swept up. Oh, what was I thinking? Naturally, the ionic wind generated by an electromagnet of that size is play havoc with a merely mechanical steering mechanism. We need a much more advanced control system. I wonder if we could find a way to translate the body's own gravitational field into electrokinetic force. One might be able to direct the ionic current simply by shifting one's weight. Oh, great Scott, that's it!
And you're not discouraged?
Discouraged? By what? You mean what happened in there? Oh, that was a learning experience. The way I see it, it's those little mistakes along the way that advance us along the pathway of knowledge. Come on, there's no time to lose. Let's get back to the lab and... I'm sorry, is something wrong?
It's a long story. Let's just say I lost somebody.
Oh, how sad. Anyone I know?
The future mayor of Hill Valley.
Strange, but how?
Don't worry about it. It's got nothing to do with you. What?
You're a complete mystery to me, Marty. Where you come from, what you're doing here. There's one thing I do know. Whatever it is, it does have something to do with me.
Please, Emmett, don't ask any...
What's this? Come on, let me see. I deserve an explanation.
Okay, here it goes.
Here goes.
What's that?
An explanation. But you've got to promise me, don't look at it until you get the key to the city.
Huh?
Just promise.
Emmett, where are you, my son?
I'll be right there, Pop. Key to the city? I don't understand.
And you can't understand. Not for a long time. It would do irreparable damage to something. Just say you promise.
Okay, I promise. Wait, I will see you again, right?
Guarantee it.
Yep. back.
Yeah, it worked.
He's back!
He hit his head. Again.
Again.
So, you were the same Marty. Funny how memory can play tricks on a person. I remembered you being much taller.
How was the ceremony?
Long. You've got a theatrical way of sending messages.
Only way I could do it without messing up your timeline.
Very clever. But what are you doing in 1931?
I came to make sure you stayed on the path of science.
As opposed to what? Dog food business?
Politics.
Politics? That doesn't sound like me.
It wasn't.
Never mind, it's better I don't know. Let's just get back to 1986. That is, unless your presence has caused any other time anomalies.
Me? Nah, no. Well, I'm still a little confused about mine.
Where is he? Where is that no-good son of mine? He's not worthy of the McFly name.
That's Michael J. Fox.
You see my Artie anywhere?
Oh my God,
Artie,
that is!
Why? That's the one. Just got a call from Melvin at the city records office. He tells me the dad-blamed fool's gone and got himself hitched to a Canadian floozy. Can you believe it?
Hitched?
Mary.
That's Michael J. Fox's voice?
Yeah.
So he was in this game!
Yeah.
As a cameo!
So
Holy
that's how she
shit!
got her job back.
That is awesome!
Final episode.
He's married the wrong grandma. I mean, Trixie's not my grandma. And if she's not my grandma, I'm not me. Wait, that was great-grandpa Willie. I met him when he was a baby. He peed on me. Holy crap, Doc, I'm gonna disappear again.
Calm down, Marty. You seem reasonably solid right now. Whatever the problem is, I'm sure we can undo it with the help of...
Car!
Oh, great.
How the hell did she get back here?
She?
You? You're not Edna. What's going on here? Is this some plot to put me in the nut house?
No, it's all very simple, Danny.
Oh, I'm sure it is. Tell me, did I or did I not just chase Edna Strickland off in this car?
Not this exact car, but a car just like it.
A car with a nasty habit of disappearing into thin air?
Well...
Wait, Edna Strickland just disappeared in the DeLorean?
If that's what you call it. It made a loud noise, and then wham! Nothing!
Great Scott! Marty, do you have any notion what date she might have jumped to?
None at all, Doc. See, that DeLorean's time circuits are out of whack. They could jump to any date at all.
Oh, this is bad. This is very bad. Let's just hope she jumped into the future. The far future. If she's jumped into the past...
You think she might mess up the time stream? Wait a minute. This is Edna. Of course she would mess up the time stream.
Guys, you mind telling me what the hell you're...
Uh-oh.
Everything's changing.
Where are they now?
Doc? Did we just leave Hill Valley?
No, I believe Hill Valley just left us.
How?
Something must have happened to it. A long time ago.
Uh-oh.
Well, now you two look mighty lost. Hey, what on earth is that thing?
It's an experimental vehicle. Pay it no mind.
Look, maybe you can help us. We're looking for Hill Valley.
Well, which is it, a hill or a valley?
No, it's a town. It's a town called Hill Valley.
Hill Valley, a town? Say, I think I once heard that there was a town here a long time ago. Don't know much about it, though.
Just as I suspected.
What happened in Hill Valley?
Oh, Heck, I don't know. That was all before I was born.
Then whatever it was must have happened at least 45 years ago.
Nobody much cares to settle around here nowadays. My dad tried to buy a farm in this area years ago, but he got run off by Scary Mary.
Scary Mary?
Well, that's what we all call her. Lives a couple miles from here. I make a monthly drop at her place. She's a fiend for news. Takes all the papers in the county, never throws one away. Say, if there's anybody who could tell you what happened to Hill Valley, it's her.
Can you direct us to her?
It's imperative that we talk to her.
Sorry, fellas,
I'm
but
guessing
I'm
we're
pretty
almost
sure
at the
she won't
end.
talk to you.
Could you help us with her?
The thing of it is, guys, Mary's older than dirt, but she's also a little tetched, if you catch my drift. She doesn't like strangers.
I'm sure we can handle her.
We'll be very polite. Please, we gotta see her.
Well, okay, if you insist. Take a right turn just after the bridge, then follow the wheel ruts till they come to an end.
I can't believe
You'll have to go the
that.
last
He
quarter mile
came
on
in
foot.
after this.
Good luck, and don't say I didn't warn you. I got a notion I'll be kicking myself for sending you up there.
Can I drive?
No way. We're back in the old west? What is this? They're in the...
Mary Pickford.
Pickford? We're back in Red Dead Redemption era, are we? Are we at the end? The DeLorean!
Step away from the cabin!
Pardon us for intruding, madam. We were wondering if you could tell us...
I don't talk to hooligans!
On a very friendly sort.
Doc, that was Edna.
Edna Strickland? Impossible.
This is how she was when I first met her. I had to... Listen, just leave it to me.
Okay, you think you know how to handle her. Just remember, we need to know what happened to Hill Valley, and just as importantly, the precise time when it happened.
DeLorean.
I hate to see it like this. Mary Pickford. Now where would she pick up a fake name like that? I'm sure I can get her to talk to me.
Then what are you waiting for? Knock on the door.
I want to talk to the
Doc,
cat.
it's a...
Shh.
Please tell me we're near the end.
Why?
Are we?
No.
An old saloon sign. Cool. Too bad it's all
Yeah,
burnt.
we are really roughing it tonight. Like I said, guys, we would have got this done earlier if it wasn't for the power surge.
I'm guessing this mop doesn't get much use. I wonder what's cooking. I guess this isn't the right time to be burning things. Ouch! Yeah, I can wait. Hey, Miss Strick.
Who are you?
Yakov Smirnov?
That's a foolish name, and I make it a rule not to talk to strangers with foolish names.
But we're not strangers.
How do I know you?
You interviewed me once, back when you were young.
Listen, Sonny, I'm an easygoing woman, but I got a few rules I live by. And rule number 1 is, I never, ever talk about the past! Or the future, neither. I don't talk about any day but today.
I guess that didn't go so well.
Of course she doesn't talk about the past, because there's something in her past she's trying to forget. But we're gonna pry it out of her. Go ahead, knock on the door again.
Oops.
What?
It's me again, your old friend.
How do I know you?
You tried to have me arrested once, a long time ago. Remember?
How many times I gotta tell ya I don't talk about any time but today?
We spent the day together.
We did? Where?
At the expo.
That's crazy. I've been here all... What day is it?
Tuesday, October 13th, 1931.
October 13th, 1931. October 13th. Something funny about that date. Well, what are you here for?
I brought something for you.
What is it? Let me see.
I don't think I have to put that in here.
Nah. You've got a nice cactus here.
Quit beating around the bush! Well, what did you bring me?
I guess this isn't the right time to be burning things.
Ouch!
Well, what did you bring me?
I wonder, it's almost 1 o'clock in the morning.
I ain't got all day.
I don't think so. Come on, Miss Strickland.
Miss who?
Strickland. You're Edna Strickland.
Take a look at the mailbox, Sonny. Name's Pickford. Mary Pickford. And it has been for as long as I care to remember. And like I told you, I don't care to remember!
I brought something for you.
What is it? Let me see.
You know you're
Mary
going?
Pickford. Now, where would she pick up a fake name like that?
Why do you keep asking the same thing over and over again?
I don't know, it seems like you're doing the same thing over and over, that's all.
I I brought you him.
Him? Who him? Him who?
Sure, you remember him. Carl Sagan, the guy you framed as the speakeasy arsonist.
Speakeasy? Arson? That's complete gibberish, Sonny. Whatever you're talking about's got nothing to do with me. I never involve myself in such criminal shenanigans. Still, his features remind me of someone.
Emmett Brown.
Look hard. Don't tell me you don't recognize your own boyfriend.
My boyfriend?
Yeah, he's all grown up.
Come closer, fella.
Marty, what am I supposed to do?
Trust me, Doc. Just go with it.
It can't be! Emmett!
Yes, Edna. It's me.
It is! It's October 13th, 1931! Oh, and you are Emmett! Emmett! How did I get so turned around? Have I been dreaming? Well, stay there!
It's a classic case of repressed memory syndrome. Once the mental dam is broken, the subject is immediately plunged into the midst of the very scenes she's trying to forget.
Ah.
Darling, you've come back.
What happened to you?
Of course I knew you would. An intelligent boy like you wouldn't be one to throw away true love all because of a silly quarrel. I've already forgotten about last night's little tiff. I trust you've done the same?
Of course I have.
Of course I have. What?
Schnookums.
Schnookums.
You're sweet. But you're still keeping company with this Smirnoff character. I insist you drop him. He's a bad influence. And you've got to stop working on that dangerous electrokinetic... What's this?
Okay.
I suppose now you're miffed with me for forcing Detective Parker to close your booth down. Bitter medicine for you, I know, but I had to do it. And Parker had no choice but to obey my orders. He knows that my opinion carries a lot of weight in Hill Valley, and he'd never... Parker would never... Oh...
What is it?
I don't know. Something about Detective Parker. Something that happened to me on October 13th. What could it be?
What could it be, Jen?
Can you jog her memory? If we can keep her mind in the past, we may get the full story of Hill Valley's premature destruction.
Help me out here, Danny.
Don't talk to him. I won't have you spreading stories about me.
Help me out here, Danny.
Don't talk to him. I won't have you spreading stories about me.
Don't upset her, Marty.
I guess this isn't the right time to be burning things.
What are you doing?
Here's something that'll make you remember.
Remember what? I don't like to remember. Who are you? What are you doing in my yard, you hooligan?
No, Edna. No yard.
What?
This is Emmett speaking. It's October 13th, 1931.
Yes.
And something's about to happen.
Oh, yes, something big. But what?
Better not talk to her directly. It'll break the spell.
Here it is.
You know, I don't think I ever asked you why you burned down all those speakeasies.
Why? Because no one else was doing anything about them.
No! Turn it off, you imbecile! If Parker hears that, he'll... Officer, I can explain. It was a trick. I was framed. Oh, he's after me! Ha! He'll never catch me in this souped-up car of the future. Curses! I can't shake him. Well, no use in holding back now. Let's see what this baby can do. And...
She crazy.
Here it comes!
Yes?
Here what comes?
I don't know. Something really unexpected is supposed to happen right about now, but I'm not sure what. Oh, come to think of it, how can I be expecting something unexpected? What's going on?
Quick, Marty. We've got to find a way to push the story along before she snaps out of her reverie.
That wood thing.
Maybe not. A blacksmith sign. I wonder if it's from Doc's old shop. I don't suppose the flux capacitor still works.
I build my parts sturdy, but not that sturdy.
Whatever you do, take it.
Ow! Get out! Get out! Get out!
Don't upset her, Marty.
I guess this isn't the right time to be burning things. Maybe this'll take you back.
Back where? I don't want to go back.
Stay in the moment, Edna. Please, Marty. Don't interrupt the trance.
Edna's grandfather, Marshall Strickland. That's the same picture I saw in Edna's apartment, way back, in the future. Looks like a Strickland to me.
Like my little brother, perhaps, but not like my grandfather. Grandfather was much more, shaggy.
Not sure what that...
Take that.
This hat doesn't frame her face very well.
Put that on there.
Not bad.
Oh, grandfather, how well you look. How well everything looks.
How does everything look? Tell me.
It's a bit rustic, to be sure, but all the buildings are so sturdy and well kept. And the young people of Hill Valley, they're so virtuous and upright. So unlike the degenerate specimens from the 20th century. And I know the reason why.
Why?
They haven't yet fallen prey to the vices of booze and debauchery. They are still in a state of innocence. I think I could learn to like living here. But who's this?
Who?
This big lout swaggering up the street, lips curled in an insolent sneer. He's a newcomer to Hill Valley. Beauregard. Beauregard...
Tannen.
Yes!
Good guess.
Look at him, acting like a big shot, throwing his money around. Stolen money, no doubt. Why can't they see through him? The two-bit phony! And now his plan becomes clear. He's bought a plot of land in town. He's going to put up a
Or what?
I don't know. It's something I don't like. Something evil.
This is the key to our mystery. We've got to get her memory back in the groove. Don't upset her, Marty.
I guess this isn't the right time to be burning things. Not sure what that... Talk about a watering hole.
A saloon? In Hill Valley? Oh, he can't do that! Grandpa, you can't let him do it! You can't let that snake ruin paradise!
Making this thing go faster.
Well, if they're all too blind to stop him, I'll just have to take the law into my own hands. I'll make sure this sinful establishment never opens its doors. I don't know what I'll do, but I'll do something. Something very conclusive.
Were you expecting anything, in particular?
I wasn't expecting you.
No, you're doing it all wrong. It'll never burn like that. First, we'll need some kerosene. Apply it liberally to the building site. No sense in being parsimonious. And now, watch.
Yep, you're burning an outhouse. How profound.
Isn't it beautiful? The devil's handiwork consumed by the fires of righteousness. Burn, you sucker, burn!
She was never this passionate when we were dating.
Oh.
What is it, Edna? Is it the fire?
Turn away! Don't look!
It's not staying in the saloon, is it? It's spreading to the other buildings in Hill Valley.
My intentions were pure. It wasn't supposed to happen like this.
But it did happen like this, and you've been repressing it all these years because you can't stand to admit that you're...
She burned down Hill Valley?
I'm a hooligan.
They're all too thick.
Here's the story. Black and white and red all over.
Huh. Hill Valley destroyed by fire started approximately 2 a.m. July 17th, 1876.
Of course, I'm not the real criminal in this story, am I, Mr. Sagan? You set me up for a fall. You and Smirnoff. You made me steal your infernal car. You made me burn down Hill Valley. And now, by the powers invested in me by the town of Hill Valley, I hereby sentence you to criminal state. How much have you heard?
Enough for a month's worth of headlines in a Haley County. 2 months worth if you shoot those fellas.
I could shoot you too, you know.
But you won't, because that would be against the law. And you never break the law, right? This is your cue to skedaddle.
Right.
Much obliged.
Skedaddle.
Crackpot message. What are we back in Blackwater?
There's Beauregard Tannen's half-finished saloon. Sometime during the next hour, Edna's going to light it on fire and accidentally burn down Hill Valley.
I wonder where her DeLorean is.
We'll find it later. Right now, we've got to stop that fire. I'll go around back. You go through the front.
Got it.
So this is the final plot, isn't it? What is?
I think I liked it better on the outhouse.
And there's more?
Yep.
Not sure what that...
I thought you said this was the shortest one.
No.
Which one was the shortest?
I'd better not get too close. I'd better not get too
Man,
close.
We're really roughing this now. Your parents are probably asleep by now. Fixed it.
I'd better not get too close. I'd better not get too close. I'd better not get too close. I think I liked it better on the outhouse.
Man, I gotta pee again. I'm sticking the water now.
I'd better not get too close. Not sure what that... I think I liked it better on the outhouse.
Who's there?
Edna, stop. It's just me.
Mr. Sagan, what are you doing here?
I was gonna ask you the same question, Miss Pickford.
Isn't it obvious? I'm putting an end to your den of iniquity before it starts.
I don't think so, Mary. I don't like shooting women, but no one comes between Beauregard B. Tannen and his livelihood.
Tannen, stop! You shoot her, she'll drop the torch, and this whole place will burn up. Edna, stop! If you drop that torch, he'll shoot us.
Looks like we're at something of a standoff here, Mr. Tannen.
I don't see a way out
What?
unless somebody
Yes.
manages to disarm both of you at the same
Why does my
time.
bladder have to be
How
so
the hell am I supposed to do that?
What's this?
Dolores Miskin? Maybe I could jump him. If I had a gun, I could probably outdraw Tannen, but I don't.
Peridot Tannen?
Chandeliers right over their heads. That's gotta be useful somehow.
Was that a mouse?
What's the matter, Miss Pickford? Scared of a little mouse?
No, but you should be
How
scared.
many Tannens are
Mice
in
carry
this?
diseases. It's a fact. Look it up.
Why are you so hellfire determined?
Hang in there, Doc. I gotta disarm him and Edna at the same time.
What are you gonna do?
I gotta disarm him and Edna at the same time. That must be where Edna got the kerosene. If I don't figure out some way of dousing that flame, Edna's gonna burn down the town. Pickle juice. That ought to be handy for putting out torches. It's too heavy to lift.
Why are you dressed like that?
I wasn't planning on visiting the 19th century today.
And I...
Get another one.
It's right over his head, but I can't knock him out while Edna's still holding that torch. The sandbag's right over Tannen's head. I can't reach it. Even if I could knock it down, Edna'd be free to torch the place.
Mary Pickford?
Don't tell me that you're not traveling through time under a pseudonym, Mr. Carl Sagan.
Quit yammering, you two. Nothing worse than a chatty standoff.
Not quite. Man, this thing is not light.
Will this be the final climax of this episode?
Pickle juice. That ought to be handy for putting out torches. It's too heavy to lift. I wonder what's in these. Oh, stop! Quiet! God.
What the hell? Oh, cow crap. There goes all my pickled pig's feet.
Yo, that's disgusting, pickled pig's feet.
Going down.
Looks like your torch is getting a little dim there, Miss Pickford.
It's still hot enough to bring down this little bit of Gomorrah, Tannen.
Huh? Wait, no. Crap.
So...
Well, there's a sandbag over Tannen's head. I wonder if I can get something over Edna's torch.
What are you doing?
Wondering what, like I said, Jay, it's 1 in the morning. Your mom's asleep. So I guess you don't want to quit now, huh?
Kind of might, though.
If you're getting tired, you're getting tired, Jay. Well, guys, we tried, but we're going to have to call it a night.
Going down.
Jason's getting severely exhausted. With Jay is getting exhausted. Am I right, Jay?
Uh-huh.
Pause it on there. Guys, we are so sorry we didn't get it done today. If it wasn't for the power surge that we had in here, we would have gotten it done. But stay tuned for the finale part 2 of next week of episode 5 of Out of Time. We hope you like this video. Don't forget to drop a like on this video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to follow us on Instagram and like us on Facebook. Until then, I'm going to know what sucks.
Wednesday.
Saying, see ya.